Nithyanandam, KAILASA, LA, Nithyanandam. Let us begin the Nithyananda Yoga. It's time. Please sit in a comfortable position. Close your eyes. Bring your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath, visualizing Swamiji, and let's chant the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatītam Gagana-sadrisham Tattvamasya-dilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatītam Triguna-rahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Next, we'll be chanting the Shiva Mula mantra Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha 11 times. Internally, please chant along. Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Om 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 Shivaya Namaha. Now, move into the Sankalpa, the conscious resolution, the Tattvachamanam, the ritualistic cleansing. Now, please bring your Panchapatram Nudharni in front of you.
Now, keeping your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra as the Acharya is demonstrating, take an udharni of water into your right palm. Sip the water from the base of the palm as we chant the following mantras. Om Atmadattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Please take another udharni of water. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Take another udharni of water. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Please wash your hand. Now, with the base of the right thumb, wipe your lips twice from the right to the left as we chant the following mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Again, wash your hand. With the tips of the index, middle, and ring fingers joined together, touch above the upper lip and below the lower lip. Again, wash your hand. With the tips of the index finger and the thumb joined together, touch the right nostril, the left nostril. With the ring finger and thumb joined together, touch the right eye, the left eye, the right ear, and then the left ear. Again, wash your hand. With the tips of the little finger and thumb joined together, touch the navel center, the right chest, the left chest. With all 5 fingers joined together, touch above the head, the right shoulder, left shoulder, and then the heart center.
Now, we enter into the Sankalpa, where we'll set the conscious resolution. Now, place your right hand on your left hand. and close your eyes. Take a moment to now visualize what you want to manifest today in each aspect of your life. In the aspect of yoga, in the aspect of the program, in each aspect of your life, what do you want to manifest? Take a moment to visualize that and set that declaration inside of you. And holding this space, let us now chant the Sankalpa mantra.
ओम ममोपात समस्त दुरितक्षय द्वारा भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम च शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते अद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीय परार्धे श्री श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्धे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये क्रोधीनाम संवत्सरे उत्तरायणे लक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतु मीनमासे शुक्लपक्षे प्रतिपदायां शुभतिथौ मीनमासे कृष्णपक्षे प्रतिपदायां शुभतिथौ भानुवासरयुक्तायां शुभनक्षत्र शुभयोग शुभकरण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायां अस्यां शुभतिथौ श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशांत श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वरा भिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्ग वर्ष विश्रानजीमूत परमतकल भकेसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणा नरहारह ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद ऋषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समयकर्त्र सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिना अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रणवद्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद संस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्र साक्षात् वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग पुरस्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगत गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम क्षेमस्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्यानाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगलावाप्त्यर्थम भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासम करिष्ये. Please wash your hand with an udharni of water. Om apaupasprisya.
Now you can place your Panchapatram Udharni aside. And let's all stand up on our yoga mats as we're now going to be moving into the skeleton dance. Take a moment to now visualize yourself as a skeleton. Nithyanandam, sorry for the technical glitch. Hope all of you are able to see us and hear us clearly. If you're able to see us and hear us clearly, please wave your hands. Yes, Ma Yoga Priya Rupini, are you able to hear me? Yes. So now let's enter into the skeleton dance. So slowly start moving your hands and legs part of your body is independent.
Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam, Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam.
More intense. Move your body in every direction. Shake, 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 shake. A few more moments. Slowly come to a standstill. Stop the movement of your body. Focus on your breath, inhaling and exhaling, nice and deeply, completely filling your lungs and exhaling. Use your nostrils. Don't breathe through your mouth if you can. Inhale and exhale as deeply as you can. Feel your heartbeat slowly settling down. Now slowly open your eyes and let's settle down onto our yoga mats, as we are now going to be moving into the next asana in the Tritya Vinyasa Krama, which is Simha Rupak Asana. So now let's all get ready to move into Simha Rupak Asana. Kailasa Malaysia male team, please settle down. Yes, so in Simha Rupakasana, crossed behind us and sit on the heels. And please cross your legs, cross your heels behind. Sit on the crossed legs and place your hands on your knees. Gaze to your nose and visualize a lion in your inner space. So the pranayama that we are performing now is the Sahaja Kumbhaka, inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
सीवनीं गुल्फदेशेभ्यो निपीड्य व्युत्क्रमेण तु प्रसार्य जानुनोर्हस्तवासनं सिंहरूपकम्.
Continue to be seated in the same position as we now move into Guptasana 2. Continue to be seated with your heels crossed behind you, your hands on your knees. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka, inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils, taking nice and deep breaths. Continue to perform the Mula Bandha, tighten the perineal muscles, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
जानुर्घोरन्तरे पादौ कृत्वा पादौ च गोपयेत् पादोपरि च संस्थाप्य बुधं गुप्तासनं विदुः.
Now stand on your knees, rise up, stand on your knees. And now cross your legs behind your back, bringing the feet to the opposite knees. So cross your legs as much as you can. Keep your legs a bit wide so that you'll be able to balance. And now hold on to your calves. Hold on to your calf muscles with the respective hand behind your back. Yes. Bend yourself a little bit back. Try to hold on to your feet. Bend your back a little bit. So you need to bend yourself, lean a bit backward, and then rest your hands on the knees. So in this asana, once again, visualize Swamiji healing your body of all pains and sufferings. And gaze to the third eye. Visualize that Swamiji is healing all your pains and sufferings in your body and life, and he is blessing you. Gaze to your third eye. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka, inhaling and exhaling nice and deeply, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
घोड़ा वामो उबो होजी, घोड़ा आड़ा राखे दोजी, दचिपाद की पानी रहावे, फनौ वाम घोड़ा ढीलियावे.
Now rise up, continue to stand on your knees, and now we move into Harinasana. So in Harinasana, you are going to bring your hands together and bring the feet together. Keep the feet together, bring the hands, cross your hands in front of you, holding on to opposite elbows. And now you're going to lift your legs as flex. So maintain the balance. Balance on your knees, and at the same time try to raise your hands as high as you can. Visualize a deer in your inner space and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham internally.
उड्डानं कृत्वा पार्श्वभ्यां नितम्बं हरिणासनं भवति.
Continue to stand on your knees. Continue to stand on your knees. feet in Ustrasana. So lean back, bring your hands to your heels, keep your toes flat in Ustrasana 3. Visualize a camel in your inner space. Chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
मेरुदण्डग्रन्थिदाढ्य सम्पिपादैषु पुमान् कपोतोष्ट्रासनाभ्यासं कुर्यान्मितहिताशनः.
Now raise up. And we now move into the next asana, which is Malasana. So now let's sit down on the ground and bring your feet by the side of your hand and raise them onto the shoulders. So raise your feet onto the shoulders. Both the feet, bring them onto the shoulders. Keep your hands a bit wide and slowly lean forward. Slowly lean forward. Bend your elbows and lift your legs and body off the ground. So this is Malasana. The first step, bring your hands as high as you can. Sorry, your legs as high as you can. Once you bring your legs as high as you can, lean forward and slowly lift the body onto your hands. So keep your hands as close to you as possible. Keep your hands as close to you and nice and wide. Yes, ma yoga jnana rupini, that's good. Come on, Kailasa Malaysia male team. Bring your legs higher. So you need to bend your elbows, Aya. You need to bend your elbows so that your hands go above the shoulders. So keep your elbows bent and then bring the legs on top of the shoulders. Yes, that's good. Now keep your elbows bent on the ground. You see, you're keeping your elbows straight. Elbows, and then bring your hands, legs on top of the hands. So in this asana, visualize yourself as a mala or a flower garland and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
हस्ताभ्याम् अवनिमवष्टभ्य स्कन्धयोजानुनी संस्थाप्य पार्ष्णिम् उरसि निधाय तिष्ठेत् मालासनं भवति.
Yes, relax. Now we perform Gangavatarana Karna. The next is Gangavatarana Karna. Yes, now let's perform Gangavatarana Karana. Please stand with your hands by your side. And now lean down, bend your hips, bring your hands to the ground. And then slowly lower your onto the mat and raise your head and legs off the ground. This is Gangavatarana Karana. So let's perform this together. Please stand up. On bringing your hands to the mat. Lower your stomach as you walk your hands and legs back. Lower your stomach down and raise your head and legs up. This is Gangavatarana Karna. Yes. Now relax. Now let's come to a seated position on our heels, and we are going to move. Narasana is inverted. Basically, and on the ground, and then so first you want to put your arms on the ground, your palms, and then bring your head onto the ground. So keep your hands slightly far away, maybe half a feet away from your head, and then lift your legs up, bring your knees onto your hands, and then slowly straighten the legs up into the headstand. Keep the hands on the ground as you support yourself. Yes, that's good. Kailasa, Malaysia, Aya, that's good. You're able to stand on your head. That's good. So if you need support, use the support of the wall. Harshaya, that's good. Use the support of the wall. Aya, now make the others also do. Kailasa, Malaysia. Aya, now you did help both of them also to do. So in this asana, visualize Swamiji in your inner space and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
योगासनस्थश्च योगी भवति साधकः नरासनं यः करोति स सिद्धो नात्र संशयः.
Yes. So continue to stay in the headstand. If you are if you're practicing the headstand, that's fine. Continue as we move into the next asana, which is Adho Mundasana. So for those of you who are able to perform Narasana or the headstand, you can take the support of the wall and try to remove your hands and balance only on the head. So if you are able to do the headstand, use the support of the wall and you can try this. Otherwise, focus on doing the headstand with your hands on the ground. So first, you can all focus on performing the headstand with the support of your hands. No need to try Adho Mundasana if you're not able to do the headstand. If you're able to do the headstand already, then try to do without your hands. You can use the support of the wall to try to do without your hands. So once again, visualize Paramashiva in your inner space. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
योगासनस्थश्च योगी भवति साधकः नरासनं यः करोति स सिद्धो नात्र संशयः.
Yes, relax. Please come to a seated position on your heels. Keep your toes flat. Now let's move into the next asana, which is Miriki Pavasana 2. So now in Miriki Pavasana, interlace your hands and bring both of your hands to the right side of your body, interlaced, and pull it as back as possible, nicely stretching the back and shoulders. So lean down slightly and pull your hands to the side. Be seated on the feet. Don't raise onto your knees. Be seated on the feet, but just pull your hands back and keep your hands straight. Keep your hands straight. Don't bend your hands. Visualize your body is being purified of all the toxins and continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka, inhaling and exhaling. Through the nostrils, inhale and exhale nice and deeply, and perform the Mula Bandha, tightening the perineum, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
आसन को गुण में बाय जाई.
Yes. Now let's perform Miriki Pavasana on the opposite side. Now bring your hands interlaced onto the left side of your body. Once again, pull yourself. You're not trying to keep the hands on the ground, but pull yourself backward. So if you have shoulder pain, this is a nice stretch to relax the shoulders. Once again, visualize your body being purified. Inhale and exhale comfortably in Sahaja Kumbhaka and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
आसन को गुण में बाय जाए.
Next, we move into Virasana. In Virasana 3, now sit on your toes with your hands on your knees. And now we are going to perform the Uddiyana Bandha. So as you inhale and then exhale, pull your stomach in and up into Uddiyana Bandha. And then when you can't hold on, inhale again. Visualize You are going beyond all of your fears. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Danda Padma Bharadwaja Veerabhajrasamanitu Asanani Sadha Kurya Sudirghe Rechapurike.
Yes. Now let's perform Shyanasana. So now in Shyanasana, we are going to, this is again an inverted asana, so you can take the support of the wall to do this asana. Now bring your hands on the ground, keep your palms nice and firm, open your fingers up, lift your heels, lift your knees off the ground, and now kick yourself up into a handstand and lower yourself down, bringing the head to the ground. So this is Shyanasana. So let's take this step by step. Let's first focus on getting our legs up into a handstand. So leave the part of coming down. Let's first focus on kicking our legs up onto the wall. Kailasa LA male side. Can Pauni Denaya and Sairamaya, can you partner up and let Aya kick his legs? You can hold his legs, and then after that you can switch and do, because you're not using the wall support. You're not able to use the wall. Kailasa Malaysia male team, can you also use the support of the wall? Kick your legs onto the wall, or you can partner up and hold each other's leg. Sairamaya, you need to kick your legs higher. See, Paunidanaya, you cannot hold his legs. He needs to kick his legs up, and then you need to hold his legs. So you need to come behind him, not in front of him. Or you can come to his side, but he needs to kick his legs up. Otherwise, his body will not become straight upside down. Yes, Kailasa Malaysia female team. Yes, that's good. Okay, now then switch partners, Aya. Pauni Denaya, now you can try and let Sairamaya help you. Sairamaya, come on, help him now. Yes, that's good, Aya. That's good. Okay, Sairamaya is not able to lift Pauni Denaya's legs. That's fine. So in this asana, visualize a hawk in your inner space and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
विपरीत नित्य च नीत्वा पुनः संस्पृशेत स्येनासनं भवति.
Yes, now we are moving into Pincha Mayurasana. So now in Pincha Mayurasana, let's bring our forearms on the ground. Once again, this is also an inverted asana. So you can use the support of the wall, continue to stay by the wall, bring your forearms onto the mat and make your hands nice and so bring to the mat. Hold, make your forearms and palms nice and tight. And now you're going to kick your legs up as high as you can and bring your legs onto the wall, or if your partner is supporting, bring your legs into your partner's hands. Yes, once again, Kailasa LA, could you partner up, male team? So for example, if Maharaj is the wall, then you can kick your legs onto the wall like this. Try to lift your head up in forward, bringing your head forward. So this is Pincha Mayurasana. Visualize a peacock in your inner space and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
मयूरस्पिञ्चमायूरं पद्मपीठासमन्वितं कौकुटस्गर्भपिङ्गं च कौमारं योगसिंहकम्.
Yes, now let's move to the next asana, Godohikasana. Please sit on the toes. Keep the heels raised. And keep the knees raised as well. Make your hands into a fist and rest them on the thighs. And now you're going to visualize milking a cow. So visualize a cow in your inner space and visualize that you are milking the cow. Continue to chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
भूतपाश्नीशा मा योगे प्राहुरुत्कटिकासनं पाष्णिभ्यां तु भुवस्त्यागे तत्स्याद् गोदोधिकासनम्.
Now let's all stand up. We are going to be performing Ushtrasana 4. So now standing up, you're going to bring your legs, you're going to raise your legs onto the toes and raise your hands above the head. Keep the hands separated. Keep the fingers straight, the elbows straight. Keep your hands nice and straight and tilt your head upward and look at the ceiling. Stand on your toes, bring your feet together and visualize a camel in your inner space. Gaze to your third eye. And continue to chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पादां गुल्पाभ्यां भूमिं धृत्वा बाहु ऊर्ध्वीकृत्य तिष्ठेत् उष्ट्रासनं भवति.
Now continue to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. And lower your heels to the ground. Bring your palms together as we now move into Tadasana 2, visualizing ourselves as a mountain. So just keep standing with your hands raised above your head. Sayana Maya, bring your hands more behind. Your hands are in front. Bring your hands straight. Keep your hands up and visualize yourself as a mountain. Chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
महामुद्राबद्धकौनो ताडासनविभेदकान् विनोत्तानः सदा कुर्यात् गन्तर्वत्नीपदिप्रियात्.
Continue to keep your hands up. As we now move into Talasana, keep your feet flat. Now raise your hands, keeping your hands raised above your head. Now you're going to face the palms upward. Face the palms upward and gaze forward. This is Talasana. Visualize a tree in your inner space Ma Govinda Rupini, bring your hands more back. Your hands are forward. Bring your hands right above your shoulders. You want your back and hands to be in one straight line. Continue to chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
केसिने पण हाथानी ऊपर प्रमाणी स्थिति राखवाथी पण ताड़ासन था यचे.
Continue to keep your hands raised and now slowly lower them to the side, bringing your hands to shoulder level, and now rotate your hands forward. This is Kulala Chakrasana. So move it in clockwise and then anti-clockwise. Mobilize the shoulders and visualize that you're rotating a potter's wheel. Continue to chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
हस्तो प्रसार्य ब्राह्मणं कर्तव्यं कुलाल चक्रासनं भवति.
Keep your hands standing. Continue to stand and now bring your hands, crossing your hands on the chest. Hold your opposite arms in Panchasana. Visualize yourself a cage bird being released. To your nose. Bring the gaze to the tip of the nose. And the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
शरणस्य गर्भागेनोऽस्ति वेदहु हुवस्थले मुनिः कृत्वा हस्त परियस्तें सिद्धिं सेवता सिद्धये.
Now you can bring your hands down. And now we move into Ardha Chandrasana. So now in Ardha Chandrasana, we are going to raise our left leg and bring it to the right knee. So not all the way up into the thighs, but just on the knee. Bring your palms together in front of your chest. Space. We are going to start performing the Ujjayi Kumbhaka or the Ujjayi Pranayama from this asana, which is inhale deeply through the mouth and exhale through the nostrils. This is Ujjayi Kumbhaka. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
एकेन पादेन भूमिम् अवस्तभ्य अन्यपादतलेन उरु अवस्तभ्य तिष्ठेत् आष्ट इति पुनः पुनः कर्तव्यम् अर्धचन्द्रं भवति.
Now we move into Sankwasana. So now in Sankwasana, now bring your left foot to the right thigh. Bring your left foot to the right thigh, and now holding your leg with both the hands, lower yourself as much as you can and stay there. This is Sankwasana. Hold the leg and lower yourself as much as you can. Visualize yourself as an arrow. So now let's perform this asana together. At the count of 3, bring your legs to your opposite thigh. Stand here. Now let's lower yourself down. 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself down and stay here, visualizing yourself as an arrow.
तिष्ठसम्नं पाष्णिनाना इतरजङ्गप्रदेश सम्पीड्य स्थातव्यं मुत्थितव्यम् इति पुनः पुनः कर्तव्यं शङ्कासनं भवति.
Now we move into the next asana, which is Ardha Talasana. Now stand on the feet with the feet flat, and now you're going to raise one hand. Let's raise our left hand this time. Raise your left hand to the sky. Keep the fingers and by the side of your head. Visualize yourself as a tall palm tree. Chant japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
एक एक आद ऊंचे राखावाथी अर्धताड़ासन थायचे.
Now lower the hand down. Now we're going to be moving into the next asana, which is Virabhadrasana 2. Now stand with one foot forward and the other foot back. So let's forward and the other foot back. Keep the front foot facing forward and the back foot facing sideways. Now bring the hands parallel to the ground, parallel to your shoulders, with one hand facing forward and the other hand facing backward. Visualize Lord Virabhadra in your inner space. Now bend your front knee into a 90-degree angle. Lower yourself down, bringing the front knee into a 90-degree angle. This is Virabhadrasana 3.
तानपादं क्रौञ्चञ्च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणञ्च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Yes, now you can raise up. Now we move into Parshvakonasana. So now continuing to keep your legs in the wide stance with one foot forward and the one foot back. Continue to stay in the same position. Let's keep one foot forward, one foot back. The front foot pointed forward and the back foot pointed sideways. Now bend your right hand to your right foot. For example, if your right leg is forward, bring your right hand to the right foot and place the hand flat on the ground, bending the right knee as well. So this is Parshvakonasana.
सप्तचक्रचालनाय वृक्षासनविशेषकान् जनेन्द्रियदाराध्य कोणभेदं समभ्यसेत्.
Like now we move into Parivritta Trikonasana. Now bring your left hand to the right foot. So bring your left hand outside of the right foot and raise the right hand towards the sky. So twisting your body as you lean forward. So keep your legs a bit wide and lower yourself down. Keep the knees straight. Harshaya, keep the knees straight. Visualize a triangle in your inner space and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
सप्तचक्रशालनाय वृक्षासनविशेषकान् जनमेन्द्रियदाराध्य कोणभेदं समभ्यसेत्.
Now raise up and bring your feet together. Bring your feet together. Now we are going to be performing Veerabhadrasana 3. So now keep your left foot nice and firmly placed on the ground. And now slowly raise the right leg backward. Raise the right leg backward. Keep the leg straight. So keep your left foot nicely firmly placed on the ground and raise the right leg backward and straight and lean forward and down, stretching the hands in front of you with the palm straight. This is Veerabhadrasana 3.
तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Yes. Relax. Come into a standing position with your feet together. And now let's move into Vamapadasana. So now in Vamapadasana, raise the left foot. So now stand on the right foot. Keep your right foot nice and firm on the ground and raise the left foot forward, keeping the knee straight. Keep your hands by your side. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. You can use your hands to support if you need, but try to stand without the support of your hands. Try to stand without the support of the hands if you can. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
बाबो करी दाबे पगे उभारे हवों ते वामपादासनम कहेवायचे.
Now we move into Matantara Vrikshasana. So now in Matantara Vrikshasana, bring your left foot to the right knee. Bring your hands together in front of your heart center. Visualize yourself as a tree in your inner space. perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka, inhaling through the mouth and exhaling through the nostrils. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Vama una Mulamam Jamana Pagane Rekhini Ubharehavum Te Matam Taranum Prakshasanam Kaheva Yache.
Now let's move into the next asana, which is Kamasana. So now in Kamasana, let's once again bring our left foot onto the right thigh. Bring your left foot onto the right thigh. Now you're going to try to sit as low as possible and bring your little fingers to the mat. Bring your little fingers to the mat in Kamasana. So let's all try to slowly lower yourself as low as we can. Keep your back straight. See, it's not about bending your back and going down. You want to keep your back as straight as possible and go down. Yes, Sairamaya, that was good. What you did was good. KAILASA Malaysia female team, try to keep your back more straight. Male team as well. Try to keep your back as straight as possible and go down. Bend your knees. Bend your knees and lower yourself down. So visualize yourself as pure love, the embodiment of pure love in your inner space, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nitambe cha padagoshti hastabhyam anguliyakam atha kamasanam vakshe kamasangena hetuna.
Let us now move to the next asana. The next asana is going to be Vimanasana. In Vimanasana, from the previous asana that we were in, it's going to be a similar one. So you're going to stand on your right leg, place your left foot above your right knee. Please place your left foot above your right knee, as you can see on the screen. Please lift it and put it on top. Yes. Now, from this position, you're going to bend down on the right foot. So you're going to bend down like sitting on a chair, bend down. Keeping the hips at the level of the knee as much as possible, you're going to try and squat. Placing your hands on the respective thighs and knees. And just squat as much as you can. Bring your gaze to the nose. Let's try this. Yes. Now, while you're doing this, you're going to visualize yourself as a Vimana in your inner space, and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Ekapadam bhumo nidhaya nitambam janu pradeshe nidhaya tishtet vimanasanam bhavati.
Yes, relax. Please relax. We are going to go to the next asana now. The next is going to be Ardha Padasana. In Ardha Padasana, you're going to stand keeping the sole of your left foot against the side of the right knee. Okay, just keep it on the side of the right knee. You're not going to lift that feet all the way towards your inner thigh, only on your knee, opposite knee. Yes. Please place it on your opposite knee. Good. Now, bring your palms together in front of your chest. Bring your palms together in front of your chest in Anjali Mudra. Join your palms, place it in front of your heart. Now gaze at one point in front of you and balance yourself. If you're losing balance, get yourself back into the position. Firmly plant your feet and then lift the other feet off the ground. And hold. You're going to visualize Swamiji in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
सूर्योज्जायी शीतली च वस्त्री चैव चतुर्थिका भेदरेव समं कुम्भो यस्यात् सहित कुम्भकः.
Relax. The next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Utthita Trivikramasana. So in this asana, you can actually see how it is done. Then we will look at a couple of ways we can progress into the asana. So as you are standing on your left foot, as your left leg is firmly planted on the ground, you're going to hold on to the right foot with both your hands and raise the leg up towards the sky. Okay, so this is Utthita Trivikramasana. So one leg firmly planted on the ground, you're going to hold the other leg and pull it all the way up as much as you can. So this is Utthita Trivikramasana. Okay, I'm going to show the way that we can do it now. So first thing, you are going to firmly plant your left leg on the ground. Firmly put your left leg on the ground. Let's do it together. Left leg on the ground. Okay, now slowly lift your right foot up, bend your knee and lift it up. Now hold on near your ankles. Hold on to your feet near your ankles. Okay, now while you are holding there, try to stretch out the ankles as much as you can. Stretch out your knees as much as you can. Even if it is not straight, it is okay. Try to stretch as much as you can and try holding it. Try holding it to whichever level you can. Once you are in this position, then try pulling it up as much as you can. Yes, Punithanaya, come on, do it together. Bend your knee, hold on to your ankles. Let's do it together. Salem, Kashi, ellaru sendu pannalam. Hold on to your feet and please stretch it out. Now visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Uttana kurma piteischa sandhesgarudamev cha vatayanam gomukam cha bharadvajam trivikramam.
Relax. The next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Natarajasana 2. Now in Natarajasana 2, you are going to stand on your right leg. Please stand on your right leg. Your left foot behind. Hold on to it with the respective hand and try and stretch it out as high as possible behind your back. You're going to try and hold with both the hands. Arching your back. This is Natarajasana 2. Let's try this as much as we can. So hold on to the feet with your hands behind your back. And then pull your feet up as much as you can. Pull your feet up. Visualizing yourself as Lord Nataraja in your inner space. And the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Chalabhasana Vedascha Nadaverunda Namake Gandaverunda Sahite Shirsadandam Sanam Sanam Tata.
Relax. Let's go to the next asana. The next asana we are going to be performing is actually it's going to be a karana. The next is going to be Lata Vrishchika Karana. In Lata Vrishchika Karana, you're going to stand on your right foot with your knees bent and toes pointed outward. Stand on your right foot, knees bent and toes pointing outward. Bend the left knee, keeping the heel behind the butt, and the sole of the foot pointing upwards. Yes. Now keep your right hand next to the chest with the fingers pointed up. Okay, fingers pointed up. Extend the right arm out to the side and fingers together bending the wrist. This is the Lata Vrishchika Karana. Let's perform the Lata Vrishchika Karana. So right leg is bent towards the side and left leg is bent behind. Your right hand near your chest and left hand stretched out. Fingertips facing towards the ground. This is Lata Vrishchika Karana. Relax. Let's now enter into the next asana, which is going to be Purna Padasana. In Purna Padasana, you're going to stand with both your feet together. Bring your feet together. Stand straight. Stand straight. Place your hands by your sides. Bring your gaze to the nose. Don't clasp your fingers. Open your fingers. Just stand straight. And hold. You're going to visualize Swamiji in your inner space. And we are going to perform the Ujjayi Pranayama. Visualizing Swamiji in your inner space. Stand still. Have the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Suryojjayi Sitali cha Vastricheva Chaturtika Hedre Vassamam Kumbho Yasyat Sahita Kumbhakaha.
Okay, relax. Let's enter into the next. The next asana is going to be Ardha Talasana. We're going to repeat it on the other side. Now, in Ardha Talasana, you're going to stand with your spine straight. One hand raised above your head and gaze forward. Last time, if you raised your left hand, this time you're going to raise your right hand. Stand straight. Now, visualize yourself as a palm tree in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Behata umcho karine panchapohola rakine ubho rehumte tadasana kahevayache.
Relax. Let's enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Virabhadrasana 2. Now, you're going to stand tall. From there, you're going to step your right foot backwards and bend your left leg, bringing the thigh parallel to the ground. Bringing your thigh parallel to the ground. Please make sure that your left leg is pointing forward and the right leg is pointing sideward. Okay? One leg forward, one leg to the side. Now bend down. Make sure that you are Thigh is parallel to the ground and knee is perpendicular 90 degree. Now from this position, extend your arms out in front and behind. Now visualize yourself as Lord Veerabhadra in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Tanapadam Chancha Marichim Veerabhadrakam Natarajam Trikonancha Suptangashta Prasarane.
Relax. Let's enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Parshvakonasana. From the Veerabhadrasana, we are going to hinge forward, bend forward, bringing the left hand down towards the left leg. Okay, you're going to place your palms beside left foot and raise your right hand towards the sky and look up. Now,
Naya Vrikshasana Visheshakan.
yes, Nithyananda, everybody, can you please confirm if the screen was stuck for a few moments? Can you please confirm? Okay. Yes, Nithyananda, everybody, if you're all able to see us waving the hands, can you all follow along and wave the hands? Please follow along and wave the hands. Okay, yes, thank you very much. Sorry for the technical glitch. Let's continue now. We're quickly going to repeat Parshvakonasana. So from Veerabhadrasana, you're going to hinge forward and bring your left palm beside your left foot. Raise your right hand towards the sky and look up towards the sky. Please bend down and look up towards the sky, raising your right hand towards the sky. Now visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Sapta Chakrashalanaya Vrikshasana Visheshakan Janane Indriyadharadya Konabedam Samamvyashet.
Okay, relax. The next asana we are going to perform is going to be Trikona, a Parivrita Trikonasana. In Parivrita Trikonasana, from the previous asana, which is Parshvakonasana, you're going to straighten out both your feet. Now, twist, bring the right hand down towards the opposite side of the left foot. Bring your right hand towards the opposite side of the left foot. Yes, opposite side of the left foot. Yes. And raise the left hand up towards the sky and look up towards the sky. Good. Now have the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a triangle in your inner space.
Sapta Chakrashalanaya Vrikshasana Visheshakan Janane Indriyadharadya Konabedam Samamvyashet.
Relax. The next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Veerabhadrasana 3. From the Parivrita Trikonasana, we are going to come to a standing position. Now, step one foot forward onto the mat. Last time if you did the left foot, this time you're going to do with the right. So, place one foot forward on the mat. Now extend the right leg backwards and extend both the arms forward so that your body is in a parallel to the ground, and bring your gaze towards the ground. Let's perform the Virabhadrasana. Your palms are actually not touching together. KAILASA Malaysia will show it to you. Palms are not together. It is parallel to each other. Let's all perform the Virabhadrasana 3. Bend forward. Balance yourself, visualizing yourself as Lord Virabhadra in your inner space, and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Tanapadam Krauncham cha Marichim Veerabhadrakam Natarajam Trikonam cha Suttangashta Prasarane.
Relax. The next asana is going to be Dakshina Padasana. From Virabhadrasana, you're going to stand up. Now, raise the right foot up parallel towards the ground and toes pointing upwards. Raise the right leg straight in front of you, toes pointing upwards. Try to hold as much as you can. Even if you're not able to straighten it out fully, if the leg is a little bent, you can hold and support with your hand. You can hold on to your foot with your hand and support it. And try holding. Now, while you're performing this asana, you're going to visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Tanapadam Krauncham cha Marichim Veerabhadrakam Natarajam Trikonam cha Suttangashta Prasarane.
Relax. Let's enter into the next asana. The next asana is going to be Matantara Vrikshasana. In this asana, you're going to stand on your right leg. Stand strong on your right leg. Bring your left foot against the right knee. Bring your left foot against the right knee. Now, bring your palms together in front of your chest and bring your gaze towards the nose. Visualize yourself as a tree in your inner space.
Vama una mulamam jamana page rakhini ubhav rehavam te matam tara vrikshasanam kaheva yache.
Now we're going to move into Kamasana on the opposite side. So let's all bring our right leg onto the left thigh. And now slowly lower your leg. Slowly lower your body and try to touch the ground with the little finger. So this is Kamasana. Lower yourself down and stay there as long as you can. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka, inhaling and exhaling. As you inhale through the mouth and exhale through the nostrils, chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yambe cha pada goshti hastabhyam manguliyakam atha kamasanam bhakshe kamasangena hetuna.
Now we move into the next asana, which is Vimanasana. So now in Vimanasana, we are going to, in a similar way, we are going to this time bring our right leg to the left thigh and you're going to lower yourself down. Lower yourself, but don't bring the hands to the ground. You're going to keep your hands on your knees. So this is Vimanasana. Lower yourself as low as possible. Visualize yourself as a Vimana, the Hindu aircraft. and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyanandam, are all the participants able to see us and hear us clearly? You can please wave your hands. Sorry for the technical glitch. Nithyanandam, if everyone's able to see us and hear us, you can just wave your hands. Yes. Sorry about the technical glitch. Now we'll be chanting the Shastra Pramana for Vimanasana.
एकं पादं भूमौ निधाय नितम्बं जानुप्रदेशे आनीय द्वितीयं आसनं भवति.
Yes, now we come to Ardha Padasana on the opposite side. So now in Ardha Padasana, bring your right leg onto the left knee. Bring your right foot onto the left knee and bring the hands in front of your chest in Namaskara Mudra. Gaze to the tip of the nose. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
सूर्योज्जायि शीतली च भस्त्रिचैव चतुर्थिका भेदरेव समं कुम्भो यस्यात् सहितकुम्भकः.
Yes. Now let's move to the next asana, which is Uttita Trivikramasana. So now in Uttita Trivikramasana, lift your right leg, lift your left leg as high as you can. Keep the foot as straight as possible and pull it all the way to your shoulders. So let's try the asana as much as we can. You can use the support of the wall, or you can use the support of your partner. So you can raise your leg onto your onto the wall or onto your partner's shoulders. So you can hold on to their leg or raise them onto the shoulder. Punidanaya, come front. Come in front and hold Saram. So lift your legs as high as you can. Punidanaya, we don't. You can. Sairamaya, you can go as high as you can. And keep your knee straight. So give your leg to Punidanaya and he can lift it as high as you can. You can start with keeping your leg straight. Yes. Lift your leg as high as you can. And visualize Swamiji in your inner space. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानकूर्मपीठैश्च सिंहस्गारुडमेव च वातायनं गोमुखं च भारद्वाजं त्रिविक्रमम्.
Yes. Now you can lower your leg. Now let's perform Natarajasana 2. We're going to bring our right leg behind. Hold the right leg from the inside Lift the right leg as high as you can. Rotate your hand forward. Rotate your hand forward and visualize Lord Nataraja in your inner space. Once again, you can use the wall of the support of the wall and to help balance, help lift your legs as high as you can. Visualize Lord Nataraja in your inner space. Chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
जलभासन भेदाश्च नलवेरुण्ड नामके गन्धवेरुण्ड सहिते शेषदण्डं शेषदण्डासनं तथा
Now we move into the next, which is Lata Vrishchika Karna on the opposite side. So Lata Vrishchika Karna is where we are going to bend the right leg to the left and bring the left hand in front of the chest and stretch the right hand out to the side. This is Lata Vrishchika Karna. Yes, relax. Now let's move into the next asana, which is Kaupinasana. Now cross your hands in front of you, keeping the palms on top of each other. Keep your hands in front of you, crossed one over the other. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. And from this asana, the pranayama is going to be moving to Rechaka Kumbhaka. Inhale and exhale completely, and then hold your lungs. Continue to chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
कृष्णसहितलिङ्गं ऊरुमध्ये गदां धृत्वा चरणाग्राभ्यां स्थातव्यं कौपीनासनं भवति
Now we are going to be entering into Shavasana. Please lay down on your yoga mats. Let's take a few minutes to completely relax ourselves. Now, slowly come back to your body. Move your hands and legs. Bend your knees and bring them to your chest. Rock yourself from side to side and slowly roll yourself into a comfortable seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Let's now bring our hands together in front of the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Harihi Om Tat Sat Sarvam Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all, Nithyanandam. Hope you all enjoyed today's yoga session, and the next session timings will be announced by. Thank you all, Nithyanandam.